Hello.
Hello.
How are you doing?
How are you?
We are on the air. This is Make It Happen. You will
You know what to do next, episode 5.
Actions move business.
When you know what to do next, you move your business.
Benny, you know I just came back from Seoul, South Korea, right? I was there looking for opportunity for my new business, which is targeting the senior aged 60 and above. Now, I met a local contact whom arranged 18 meeting while I was there for a week. We met government officials, investors, the seniors to check on the customer journey. It was a very productive trip.
Sounds like you achieved a lot in a week.
Absolutely. Now I have a decision to make how to partner with the local contact so that I can move my business in Korea.
When you know what to do next, you move your business in Korea, Ricky. Alright, that's where our workshop comes in and focus on empower you to know what to do next so that you move your business.
Have you ever heard an entrepreneur asking, what should I do? Or in an agonizing manner, saying that I have tried everything. I do not know what else could I do.
I've seen many. They do not have a system or process to make business decisions. That's how they got trapped or stuck.
Now we may not need a system to go for a lunch, but when the decision is concerning about business survival, and then human resources management, pricing, and then how to negotiate with a better deal with clients, now they are big issue and may have important consequences. We need a process, a system, and a method to decide what to do next.
Right. I've talked with some of the entrepreneurs. They find some business making models online from universities or international consulting firm. But they find those models are far too complicated and profile for them to understand.
Now that is the gap we really want to fill. We adapt and simplify corporate management approach integrated with decades of entrepreneurial experience. We come up with a method which is simple and entrepreneur friendly, so that to help the entrepreneur to make decision on the next step. We are introducing 2 concepts. One is called the coaching conversation. The other one is called scenario planning. And then, as a matter of fact, they are using these techniques every day. They may not be aware of it, and maybe they are not using it in a disciplined manner.
So we are consolidating what the entrepreneurs are doing on a daily basis into a system and structure for their business decision making.
Yes. Now let us share a glimpse of the system as a demo.
Okay, good. So how do we do that?
Benny, give me an issue, and then we use that issue as an example.
Okay, let me think. Overwhelmed with work, no time, and always tired.
Well, let's first learn how to frame an issue first. Overwhelmed with work, always no time, tired. To me, it is not an issue that demands a decision for next action.
Why? Most entrepreneurs I know often complain about it, talk about it.
Let me explain. Overwhelmed with work, always no time. It is a complaint. It is a release of emotion. It is not an issue demanding decision for next actions.
So what is then?
For instance, I need more time to talk to my client. I need more time to look at the account book. I need more time to plan my business. Now these are issues that demand decision for next step.
So in other words, we need to be specific in our objective.
Yes.
Let's say I need more time to go through the account as an example. I know many entrepreneurs do not spend enough time examining the cash flow, the P&L of the company, the financial health of the company they're running. Although they always say it's important to look at the numbers.
Okay, then the next specific question we need to ask ourselves is how much time we want to allocate to look at the book.
One
Say
hour,
in a week.
1 hour a week?
Very well. Next question. What are the activities that prevent us from allocating that hour?
For demo purpose, let's say other business activities including meeting clients, supervising on-site events, and handling customers' complaint.
Good. Now, we shall apply the controlled versus uncontrolled discipline here. For customer complaints, we need to address them immediately. For supervision on-site, because the time and schedule is fixed, so we cannot change them. So these belong to the uncontrolled. We are reactive. On the other hand, client meeting, we can control and we can be proactive. For instance, for every client meeting we arrange, normally it's a mutually agreed schedule where we talk about that and then we make the schedule before we make a meeting. So does it make sense so far?
Yep, it does make sense. You are saying we should divide our business activities into two camps, controllable and uncontrollable.
Yes. Exactly. Now, to find out that 1 hour to look at the books, book your calendar with a client meeting. The client is the chief financial officer and that is your accounts book. Treat it as a client meeting, stick with it unless there's a customer complaint or an emergency. If there's a client schedule a meeting for that time slot, well, talk with your client and then we schedule the client meeting, but stick with that 1 hour.
But quite often, business owners are afraid of losing customers if they change the meeting schedule with their clients.
Well, to me, that may be an unfounded fear. Now, for new potential customers, we shall not lose any customer in our first meeting if we just arrange it for the first meeting. For existing customers, normally it is okay to schedule the meeting with mutual understanding on an agreeable, available date.
Okay. So the process is frame the issue right with a specific objective in numbers, differentiate activities into what we call controllable and non-controllable. Adjust what we can control to achieve the outcome.
Perfect. The process is exactly what Betty you just described. Of course, we need to stay flexible and adjust to the actual situation when we apply this process.
Well, I hope you can try out the process today and let us know how it works for you.
Now we shall share more tips and insights in our future episode. So see you next time. Remember, actions move business.
When you know the answer, what should I do next? You will move your business.
Okay then, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.